This is my last message of the day before the cookies get too loud and we can't hear anything. So stick around because I might have something for you. Wow, literally, I was putting these cards back in the deck and I had realized that I'd never pulled the moon card before, in this deck specifically. It feels like you are actualizing an equilibrium, an inner balancing, a certain way of being that allows you to move more consciously. We have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups, and this is because you have decided to choose yourself fully. You have decided to honor, love yourself, and learn all your subconscious patterns full-heartedly. This is about you recognizing that you have so many gifts that you could potentially share with the world. But when you are not allowing yourself to create, you are like slowly killing off your essence. Recognize that your subconscious mind holds all the power with you coming into union with yourself, right? You have to acknowledge your dark in order to call in your light. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. Spirit is saying, maybe things have been a little bit heavy for you. Maybe things have been a little bit dense and you've been feeling just like really stagnant and stuck. Spirit says, create more space for joy. Okay, do the things that you love. Spend time with your friends. Enjoy your family. Do the things in your life that you absolutely love to do, and recognize that just because you're uncovering the subconscious mind doesn't mean you have to like sit in this pit of darkness where you're reliving the dark night of the soul over and over and over again. Spirit really wants you to recognize that there's this inner child within you that just wants to play, that just wants to create, that just wants to be more authentic and fully accepting. We have Death and the Nine of Cups, okay? Maybe there is a part of your story that you are fully letting go of. Maybe it's something that for a long time you thought was your destiny, but what you are coming to realize is it was more so of a blockade from coming home to a deeper part of yourself. Maybe it was a distraction. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Spirit is saying that the best thing that you can do right now for yourself in your journey is like really just work hard at your goals. Spirit is saying like maybe you're someone who really struggles with structure. That's what you need to create for yourself in order to call in the things that you're desiring. We have the Hermit. Okay, so it maybe feels like Spirit is saying it's time to maybe put the desire for romance to the side and really kind of jump into the uncertainty of redefining who you are and what it is you want. Okay, we then have the Lovers. It's like maybe you've been putting romance at the forefront of your journey, and what you have to realize is that that relationship is not the destination. It is just a part of the journey, and you get to reach that space of union externally when you finally allow yourself to reach it from within. So this is really about recognizing that until you really learn, understand, and get to know yourself at the deepest level, you might just continuously unconsciously move through certain relationships and through certain spaces, and maybe that's just not always ended the best for you. Maybe there's been just a lot of chaos and a lot of conflict and a lot of just pent-up negative emotion. Recognize that that's not because of the relationship, it's because of the unhealed patterns you're allowing to drive your vehicle. Okay, but when you can step away from the space of those triggers and fully pour into yourself, you create an opportunity to realign with a love that's really going to choose you, accept you, and honor you for who you are, not what they're projecting you to be. Okay, it feels like this is something that you've really battled within yourself. With the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords, maybe love has been at the forefront of your life, or okay, Spirit's like, so this is the thing. Not everybody's purpose in this life revolves around relationship, okay? And maybe that's the direction you've been guiding yourself with, has been just trying to make certain relationships work, or it's like you're trying on all of these shoes, but none of them quite fit. Spirit is asking you to go barefoot for a little bit, okay? Don't worry about the shoes. Put them to the side, okay? Get to know the way your feet want to ground into themselves before trying to incorporate someone else into your life. It's like when you don't fully know who you are and what it is you like, you enter a space of relationship, you lose even more of yourself, because maybe you try to become what you believe your partner wants or needs, instead of embracing that you have to just be fully yourself. And if that rubs them the wrong way, then maybe they're not meant for you. Okay, there's this need here for you to focus on what truly brings you happiness, the sun. Okay, there's this energy of duality. You know, the first card that we pulled in this space was the moon, and the last card we're pulling is the sun. Recognize that you're in a space where you're letting go of the subconscious ruling over your life, and you're deciding what it is you're choosing to call in. Okay, so like I said previously, maybe you've believed that your purpose in this life was to be something for somebody else. I want you to let go of that. I want you to tell yourself that the purpose of your life is to become the fullest version of yourself, the most confident, the most unafraid, the most expressive, the most... It's like you are creating freedom for your inner child. You are relinquishing the wounds of feeling like you're too afraid to speak or share your voice or honor your truth. And you are deciding, really, how can I create a life that is in alignment with everything I want to be? Ask yourself these things. Journal about it. If this message resonates with you and you want to dive deeper, don't be afraid to reach out. You can message me on TikTok or send me a message over on Instagram. But until then, I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.